Bordis and Bordis High School Hoops.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Edison Unified Sports Complex Fieldhouse as we kick off our slate of Bordis and Bordis High School Hoops games. We'll be bringing you 17 games throughout the basketball season, and we are starting here today in Richmond, Ohio, as the Lady Cats of Edison welcome in Steubenville Catholic Central. I'm Jaime Baker alongside Rich Donnelly, who is here to help me out for this game between these folks this afternoon as we get ready for the national anthem. And Rich, we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the keys to the game for today.
Okay, for Central, we got to keep the pace up offensively, get it rolling, and be prepared for the Edison press. They press all over the court, and then win the turnover battle.
For Edison, they're looking to shoot the ball at least 85 times today. They want to rely on their speed and pressure and attack the basket. Now, here's a look at the lineups for this game. Rich?
Okay, for Central, number 2, Natalie Sherepko. Number 1, Mary Rohde. Number 12, Gemma Renault. Number 10, Aurelia Hoover, and number 13, Mara Delaney.
Thank you very much. And then taking a look at the Edison starting lineup, we have number 1, Abigail Boca, number 2, Lacey Pelly, number 5, Kylie Stahl. We've got Abby Carpenter with number 13, and Sophia Henderson at number 15, a junior. Only 2 seniors on the court for this game today here, Rich.
Yeah, be a lot of young kids playing, especially Catholic Central. They had one senior who played last year. All these other girls are freshmen and sophomores, but it's going to be a good future for Rocky Bragg and the Crusaders.
All right, we will be back in just a few minutes with tip-off.
The Bordis and Bordis High School Hoops on Fox 9 is sponsored by Bordis and Bordis, American Consolidated Natural Resources, WVU Medicine, and McAdoo Towing and Crane Service.
And welcome back inside our Bordis and Bordis High School Hoops kickoff. 17 games on the schedule this year, and we were starting this one right here in Richmond as the 3-0 Edison Lady Wildcats welcome in the 1-1 Steubenville Catholic Central Crusaders.
Yeah, I mean, this ought to be a fast-paced game. Last game, Edison shot 82 times, which is unbelievable. Both teams like to press, so I can say it should be a fast-paced game.
Yes, and we're going to see who gets the ball to tip things off. Goes out of bounds. This ball will be going to Central. Now, one of the big things in this game, Rich, we talked about before we got on, young kids on both sides of the ball here today.
Yeah, they're going to get baptized real quick playing in a varsity game, and like Coach Bragg said, you're going to learn her in his first 3 or 4 games of the year. There's Edison with a quick steal.
Some pressure there by sophomore Abby Carpenter goes in and gets the foul on that one.
Yeah, Edison will be double teaming all over the place on defense. Like I said, they're very aggressive.
Edison is big into the press, but they also like to pressure the ball when they are on defense. They say in order to get those 80 to 85 shots they want per game, the way to do that is obviously get the ball back as much as possible.
That's right. Coach Bragg told me the last game they played against Buckeye, or the first game, they shot 80% from the foul line. The second game, they shot 20%. So not quite sure what we're going to get from the foul line from the Crusaders.
Carpenter goes 1 of 2 in that one to start the scoring. Edison with the 1-0 lead early. As you can see, a lot of pressure coming off the free throw right there. Ball goes kicked out, passing it around on the exterior of the three-point line.
Edison in the zone, but they're trapping out front. Nice pass.
And that was junior Gemma Rigaud. Now she is 5'11". One big difference you see between these two teams, Edison tops out at about 5'7", whereas Central has 4 girls over 5'10".
Yeah, they got some length.
Coming off the missed shot, nice little jumper there is missed, and they will get the rebound. We are coming up with the shot from Mara Delaney. She's a sophomore. She's lettered as a freshman and has earned herself a starting spot as a sophomore this year.
Central coming out in a man, it's like a woman's defense. Pretty tough.
Yes.
They got the turnover.
Yes, that ball will go Central's way. As you can see, moving pretty fast. Both coaches told me when I talked to them this weekend that they like to keep the pace up. So I expect this game to move at a very quick rate.
Edison they were in a zone. Let's see if they trap at half court. They're going to try to trap it. The best way to beat the trap is to move the ball.
Ball tipped there and picked up by sophomore Lucy Pelly. They get the bucket to go there. Edison pulls to 4-3 in this one. Central Catholic coming back down the court. These girls, as you can see, moving the ball very quickly. That was Mara Delaney again. As we mentioned, she had 19 points against Buckeye Local in the season opener. Coach Rocky Bragg says he expects a lot out of her this season.
Yeah, talking to Coach Bragg and Smith, they both said they think their teams are better when they just go at it instead of trying to set up an offense.
Nice steal there coming from Natalie Trevecco.
Nice.
She is the one senior on this squad for Central Catholic, and Rocky Bragg has said her leadership has been huge with a young group of girls this year.
I got to get me a pair of those Central pink shoes somewhere.
I think they'd look really good on you, Rich.
I like them.
Edison looking for a good shot there. Good cut from Sophia Henderson, but as you can see, ball getting around back into the hands of Edison. And it looks like that will be out on Edison. Ball goes back to Central.
Both teams playing tenacious defense. I think the key in this game, the way they're playing, it's going to be being at the foul line. And, you know, the new rule last year, they get the 1-and-1 now. You have only 5 fouls per quarter in high school. So.
Yep. And here comes the steal from Edison right there. That was Henderson, takes it in for the layup and the finish as Edison pulls back within 1. It's now 6-5 Central Catholic. Crusaders coming back down the court. That ball goes a little high, and that is taken by Abby Carpenter. Down to Lacey Belly. Misses the layup, and Central coming back down the court. This is something both teams like to do. They like to run it straight back down
nice
in
pass.
transition.
Beautiful pass.
That was a great pass.
Central in the tight man-to-man. With a double team, almost got the steal there.
That's one thing when you're fast.
Yeah.
Ball tends to kind of move around a little bit, you know, maybe jumping out of hands and things like that. Got it outside to sophomore Abby Carpenter.
Yeah, good steal.
Nice steal there. I believe that was...
Whoops, that's a walk.
Ari Hoover.
Yeah.
We can definitely see where that speed is coming in
Yeah,
for both
I'll
of
tell you
these
what,
teams.
in this game, if you mess around with the ball, the other girl's going to take it right off you. They're quick.
That's one thing that Mark Smith told me yesterday when I talked to him. He said they have about 12 girls that have played at least 10 minutes already this season.
Yeah, well, at the pace, you need 12, the pace they play.
Absolutely. So Edison bring the ball back down the court as they look to have a shot to tie things up or pull within one. Got to travel on that one, so ball goes back to Central. Central coming off a double overtime loss last night to Buckeye Local. So again, that might play into a little bit of Edison's favor as they like to wear teams down pretty fast.
Another steal.
Another steal. This one coming from Kylie Stoll. She's the senior on the court here for the Wildcats.
Tell you what, when you score for either team, you better get back down the court because the other team's getting the ball and going. They're not waiting.
Yep. Nice drive there by Rhodey. A little off the mark. The rebound from Hoover.
Nice.
And that was Cherepko knocking down the three. Central able to get back and set up their defense here. Ball goes off in Edison Wildcats. So going back to Central as they have an 11-7 lead.
Timeout.
All right, we're going to go on a quick break and then come back with the rest of the first quarter here on our Bordas and Bordas High School Hoops matchup. Welcome back inside our Bordas and Bordas High School Hoops matchup here as the Steubenville Central Catholic Crusaders are leading Edison Wildcats 11-7 here. We have 3:39 left in the first quarter. Rich, a lot of running back and forth there through those first 4 minutes.
And Jamie, for both teams being aggressive, there's only been one foul called, so the officials are letting them play, which I like.
Yes.
Because you don't want to have a foul shooting contest here. You know?
Absolutely not.
Let the girls play.
Exactly. Working it inside to Mary Rhodey. She passes outside, and that shot is missed. Central with the rebound.
Bang.
Out to Cherepko. She hits it down. That gives the Crusaders the 13-7 lead.
That's 7 points for her already, the first quarter. The senior leader.
Yes, and they, I talked to Rocky Bragg earlier this week, and that was one thing he said. She is so good with these younger girls. Nobody's intimidated by her. She just kind of takes care of her teammates.
Nice move.
Really nice move there by Mary Rhodey. Ball goes off a Crusader, so it is Edison ball. As you can see, not a lot of pressing here by the Central defense.
No, just man-to-man. They're picking them up sort of loose.
Boca taking it in. She has moved to point guard this year after starting a few games last year as a freshman. Trying to see if they can get any open shots. A nice little drive. Takes it off the glass and in for two. That brings the lead down to 4 points. Central passing it around, trying to see if they can get somebody open here. Some nice defense by Edison on this one. They are very aggressive defensively, and that's something that they want to continue to push all game. Nice touch there, but basket is missed. Rhodey with the rebound. Misses the putback, and it looks like we may have a jump ball. Possession will go to Edison. Right now, Central with the 13-9 lead, just over 2 minutes left here in the first quarter.
Edison spread out complete. They don't really have a post player. They have like 5 guards on the floor, so
exactly.
They spread way out. It just sets some screens and cut.
Yeah. That's a travel right there. Their tallest player is 5'7". As somebody who has been 5'2" since she was 10 years old, I can understand that struggle.
When you have a small team like this, you have to keep moving.
Yes.
Pass, pick. Go with, pass and pick. Can't stand still.
Exactly. Got to get those legs on the opposing team a little tired, a little quicker.
Edison with the trap. Central moving the ball pretty good against
Central's
that trap.
handled it pretty well so far.
Nice.
Inside to Rhodey. That one bounces off the inside of the hoop. See if she can get back in there. And that rebound is picked up and bounced off Central. Oh, apparently it was not bounced.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it was. Okay.
Edison ball.
Edison. Oh.
Or Central.
Thought that went off Edison.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Central retains possession here. Gets it inside to Rhodey. Ball gets kind of tipped and again stays with Steubenville Central.
Central has a little bit of an advantage underneath if they can get the ball to Rhodey in the paint.
Kick it out. Kind of moving things around. You can see Edison getting up in this coverage. Ball gets loose. And Edison picks it up, coming back down the court with Boca. Trying to set something up here. Boca is able to find Stahl. She misses from 3. Rebound goes to Cherepko. Cherepko driving down. Oh, nice little pass there. And I think that ball may have been tipped going up there.
Yep.
Coming back down with Edison. This is where we start to see that transition game. Pelly just a little bit off the mark. Rebound by Carpenter. She is fouled as she goes back up.
That'll be a 2-shot foul. Only the second foul of the game.
We have 1:01 left here in the first quarter. Crusaders with a 13-9 lead as Carpenter heads to the line to shoot 2. He will miss that first one. Now Carpenter, she started 3 games as a freshman, but expects to see a much expanded role as a sophomore this year. I think this is one that Coach Smith is thinking, could see a ton of playing time as a sophomore this year.
After the foul shot, Edison picking up full court. Looks like it's going to be a zone trap, a 1-2-2. They're going to try to trap the ball in the corner if they can.
Oh,
there's a trap in the corner, and there's the turnover.
There's the steal from Boca.
Really nice.
Takes it inside.
Walk-in foul.
On the floor, so that one will come out of bounds.
So what you got to do here when you're Central, you got to keep the ball out of the corner because they're going to trap it, and their quickness are going to be awful tough. So you got to kick the ball out and get it rolling.
Boca from beyond the arc, she misses that shot. Rebound is picked up by Central, and Rhodey bringing it down the court after that rebound by Rigaud.
Nice
Rhodey
move.
taking it to the hoop. There is a foul there on the rebound, as that will be the first foul for the Wildcats of the afternoon.
What I've noticed, Jamie, is almost all 10 girls on the floor can all handle the ball.
Yes.
You don't have like a big center that, stays in the paint all day. When the big girls get a rebound, they go.
Yes.
Nice shot.
That is a very nice shot there. That was Delaney. As we mentioned, Delaney, she's had a big year so far this year. Has been at the top of the scoring sheet for the Crusaders most of the season.
Block.
Nice block there from Rhodey. And then that shot goes out of bounds off the Crusaders. We have 25 seconds left in the first quarter as Edison will start an inbounds play here. Looking for somebody open. Gets it out to Henderson. Henderson drives. Little off the mark on that shot. Rebound by Rhodey. Ball goes off Edison, and we'll go to Central. 19 seconds left with the Crusaders up 15-10.
Here's a situation here. You got 19 seconds. You could steal by Edison.
That was Boca on the steal there.
Yeah, during the end of the quarter, if you have fouls to give, you can foul. It won't cost you anything. You just take the ball out of bounds, you run the clock out.
Yep.
And here's a situation here where Edison has a foul to give, and they can foul when they get to about half court. And now we're going to turn around the other way.
Yep.
The Crusaders have a foul. As soon as they throw the ball in, they can foul. They can foul 3 times, and they run the clock out.
Yep.
And so they can't get a shot off. Foul her right now.
Exactly. Boca with the ball. Goes off Central.
Now you really want to do it.
Yeah.
As soon as you throw
5
the ball
seconds
in,
left.
you got 3 fouls to give. As soon as they throw the ball in, foul them. You run the clock out.
Exactly.
Don't give them that last shot.
See what they do. Goes out to Boca. Boca with the drive. Takes it in, a little off the mark. And that will be the end of the first quarter as the Crusaders have the 15-10 lead over the Wildcats.
The Bordas & Bordas High School Hoops on Fox 9 is sponsored by Bordas & Bordas, American Consolidated Natural Resources, WVU Medicine, and McAdoo Towing and Crane Service.
We have 1 quarter down at the Edison Unified Sports Complex Fieldhouse in our Bordas & Bordas High School Hoops matchup as Steubenville Catholic Central currently leads Edison 15-10 after the first quarter. Rich, what were some of your takeaways from that first quarter?
Well, like we said at the beginning, it's going to be a fast-paced game. I think it's going to be a lot of points scored. 15 in a quarter is pretty good. You're on pace for 60, 70 points a game right now.
Central's Natalie Sharepko leads all scorers with 7 right now after that first quarter.
I think Coach Smith would like the Wildcats to get the ball and hoop a little more. They missed a couple easy bunnies down here.
Yep.
Now they're moving
In
good
and
on
out to
offense.
Pelly.
Yeah.
Yes, you can see them definitely
Moving
passing
good.
a lot more. That's
And-
Carpenter driving to the
yeah.
hoop. She misses the shot, but does pick up the foul on that one.
That's what you got to do. Keep moving. Don't be like a statue and get to the foul line. And when you're not shooting great, if you just make a foul here and there, you get right back in the game. I mean, they're in the game with 5 points, but if they make these fouls, they're right there.
Absolutely. Carpenter already with 2 free throws today. That will be her third. That's 3 points for her early throughout this afternoon.
Let's see if she makes this, if they pick up full court. They did last time.
And Carpenter, a perfect 2 of 2, that trip to the stripe.
Now they're going to fall back and do a trap again at half court. It's like a 1-2-2, 1-3-1 trap. They're going to trap right there. There's a trap. There's a spoon.
Yeah.
Almost.
Carpenter almost had that one. Central looking to calm it down a little bit, but Edison's got them a little flustered, you can see.
Yep.
Mara Delaney with the ball, kicks it out to the corner.
Good job on
Back
defense.
to Delaney. Yes, you can see they are getting in their faces. Sharepko with the shot off the hoop. Rebound there.
Nice rebound. Real nice.
There's Rhodey. Rhodey's one we've heard a lot about. She has got one of the tallest girls on the court by far, but also a huge wingspan, which is going to be big when you're going for those rebounds.
Stay with it. She has a put back on the second chance.
Wildcats driving, got it out to Henderson. Henderson, who's been their leading scorer so far
Walk,
early this
double
season.
dribble.
Double dribble there. Ball going back to Central. So it is 17-12 Central right now. Rich, we've seen a ton of, like if I were out there right now, I would be exhausted.
Well, I think Edison, the way they play, they're gonna, like you said, they're going to have to play 10, 12 girls.
Yep.
That's by the third quarter, but they're going to be in quicksand.
Yes, oh yes. Yes.
I mean, they're trapping all over the court. Let's see. They're going to trap here at half court again. Let's see if they do. There
it is.
Yep.
Central is able to get it across
Good
the line,
defense.
but
Good defense.
Edison comes up with the turnover there. That was sophomore Annie Board. She's one of those legs you'll see working on top of the starting
Nice
five.
drive by Henderson. Nice.
Oh. Great shot, just wouldn't go. We got a travel on that rebound,
Yes,
so we'll stay with Edison. You can definitely see it's interesting. I feel like Steubenville is struggling more with that half-court pressure than they were
are.
with
Yeah,
the
they
full
are.
court.
Yeah, Edison's getting chances. Now they got to make their hoops.
Ball goes in, straight out to Henderson from top the key, and she misses that shot. Bit of a scruffle. Got a timeout called here by Coach Mark Smith.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I've been watching basketball for years, and I don't like that rule because to me, if you're hustling, the girls are hustling, and then the coach calls a timeout, he's 90 feet away.
Exactly. We'll be right back in just a minute. And we are back here in Richmond, Ohio. Right now we have 6:20 left in the first half of this game between Steubenville Catholic Central and Edison Crusaders with the 17-12 lead. But Edison really starting to press here and give the Crusaders a little bit of a fit on offense.
Yeah, Edison, they're getting the shots. They just aren't falling down for them. Central, on the other hand, they're getting their shots, and they're making them when they're open. Good steal.
Turnover there in the paint.
Off we go. They're running.
Coming back to the Crusaders. Getting it inside to Rhodey.
Nice.
Rhodey with a nice shot. She's getting some looks. She just got to get a few to fall here. I learned a fun fact about her this weekend. She did speed skating as a kid.
Really?
Like Olympic speed skating, which you don't hear a lot of that around here.
No, that's unbelievable.
But now, family that is a lot of athletes. Her brother just signed with Ohio State. She's a runner herself, so.
Nice steal by her.
Nice drive, but a nice steal there. Rhodey bringing it down
Nice
the
pass.
court. Out to Hoover. Hoover misses the shot. And the rebound goes to Henderson. Coming back down the court for Edison. Both these teams are getting good looks, just need a few to start falling here. Boca at the top. Passes it to Pelly. Pelly looking to get inside.
Nice
and
steal. Yeah,
another steal.
Yeah.
Brody bringing it back down the court.
Nice pass.
Got it out to Delaney. Delaney out to Sharepko. In and out, man. These hoops are shrinking.
Yeah. Another one, yeah. There it is.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, I don't know how she kept her balance and get back in there.
They're going to get another good look here. Whoa.
Got a timeout
There's
here
your timeout.
from Central. That's what I'm telling you. It's like, some games you just, everything seems to fall, and other times it's like that basket is just
like
shrinking.
there's a lid on it,
But I've been impressed so far. Like you said, I think we knew coming into this game there was going to be a lot of run and gun, and we have seen that so far.
Yeah, I'm surprised that there's only a couple fouls called on each team because they're both playing aggressive, but I love the fact that the referees are letting them play. Because every time you make contact, you can't call a foul. It's a physical game, especially in the paint, and just let them play.
Central, 3 straight steals here in the paint, looking pretty good defensively
yeah,
here.
They get a lot
in
of
this
steals.
Second quarter.
And Rhodey, she takes 3 steps down halfway down the court.
I know.
Yeah, she can fly.
She lopes instead of runs.
Yeah,
is that the correct term?
Yeah, that's it. Long strider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, as a 5'2" girl, not anything I understand myself personally. Central bringing the ball in. Shot coming up from
there it is.
Delaney. She knocks it down. Now an 8-point lead. Let's see if Edison can get one of these shots they've been taking to fall.
Edison has a lot of self-inflicted turnovers. No one's guarding them down there, and they're just losing the ball.
Yeah, that ball just went right off Carpenter there, and Central's coming back down the court, seeming a little more comfortable with this press as we move on.
Whoop, almost a walk. Another.
Sharepko from beyond the 3, just a little bit off. Rebound by Rhodey.
Beautiful.
Rhodey gets that one to fall.
Yes.
She does, man. She's got some good inside moves.
He could do some damage down in there. Edison can't match up with her if she gets the ball.
That shot from Pelly just a little bit off the mark. And this ball goes out of bounds. Looks like it is going to go to Central. That is, you are seeing where some of the height is making a difference in some of these plays.
Central's out rebounding them. Oh, good steal.
Oh, nice steal there. Oh, went off Edison there.
Yeah, they're getting the steal. They're getting the steal at half court like they want. They just can't convert.
Yeah, Sharepko, that was a smart play on her behalf there, too.
They changed it. They changed it.
There you go.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, then we'll give her a steal then. Edison's subbing a lot more than Central, like you said.
Oh, yeah.
Central probably has got 11 girls over there, so they don't.
That was Annie Board who
Edison
just came
has
out.
half the schools on the bench over there.
So let's see what they can do. Boca gets it to Pelly. Pelly with the drive.
Oh, boy.
Was that going to be a travel or is that going to be a foul?
I think she's going to get bailed out. She traveled, but they must call it.
Called a foul.
Oh, she got bailed out.
It's on the floor, though, so.
Yep.
See what they can do with this inbounds play here. We have just about 4 minutes left here in the first half.
Another short shot they missed.
Yep. And here comes Rhodey down the court. Oh, is she going to take it all the way?
Beautiful.
Nice.
She looked like a point guard there.
Baseline to baseline on that one.
Yep.
Rocky Brad did tell me she can kind of do it all. Boca trying to take it herself. Another steal. Central's looking strong in the paint. They're really showing those long arms. Pass goes out to Hoover.
Nice
Hoover with
pass.
a nice little side pass to Sharepko. A little off the mark on that one.
Beat him on
Rebound.
the boards again.
Delaney misses that one. Nice box out there to give the ball back to Edison. Both these teams have looked aggressive so far. I really like seeing that.
Yeah, they're going after pretty good. Edison
Shout out to the referees who aren't calling all the fouls.
Yeah.
I like when
that.
they let them play.
Let them go. Let them go. See if Edison can make a couple passes here.
Henderson
turn
looking
the ball
to get
over. The nice shot.
Open
Boom,
shot.
there it is.
3 ball.
She has beautiful rotation on that ball.
That makes it 24-15. That pulls Edison within 9. See if Central can respond here. Edison getting back in their faces defensively here. You can see a little bit of scramble.
Overzealous right there.
Yep. That will be Edison's first foul of the second quarter. Only 3 fouls this quarter so far. That is the first for Carpenter. Hoover looking to see if she can get an open shot out to Sharepko. Sharepko hits Delaney. Delaney looking to get some help here.
Nice pass by Rody. Beautiful. Good pass.
Oh, that was a great pass. A lot of attention being paid to Rody there. And Balabin was able to get a little bit of an open shot there.
She passes Rody. She passes as good as she shoots. So
Yes.
when she gets the ball, she's a double threat there to do either one.
And you know what I mentioned earlier, they've got 4 girls, 5'10" and 5'11". And Rocky Bragg was telling me, Gemma Rigaud, Kennedy Balabin, Monica Bolster, he calls them his 3-headed monster. And they're kind of on like a system where whoever, puts forth the effort, scores the most points, gets the start in the next game. But you will see all of them throughout the game.
And he's going to have these girls back for a couple years.
Heck yeah. Henderson with the 3 ball there. The miss will go back to Central.
Edison going to pick up here.
Oh yeah, we're coming back full
They're going
full
to
court.
pick up at a zone trap. Central move. That's it. Get the ball to the middle. That's what you do on a zone. Get the ball to the middle.
Oh yeah, that was a good play on that. Keep it out of the corners. Ooh, Henderson jumping out there. Edison's really shown some flashes of that aggressive defense that you could see stresses offenses out.
They're doing everything you want on defense. It's just on offense there, the ball's not going in the hoop.
Exactly. Ball out to Delaney. Delaney gets an open shot.
Beautiful.
And sinks it.
The girl was guarding her, went to guard the other girl and left her all alone.
That gives her 9 on the game. Central with the 11-point lead here with just over a minute and a half left in the first half.
Nice move.
That was a really nice move
Euro step
by Carpenter.
Yeah.
That was a really nice move. That gives her 6 on the afternoon.
There's another turnover.
Yep.
See if Edison can get this down. Well, it's 9 points. See if we can get it down a little bit here. Minute 25 to go in a half.
Central with 3 fouls. Edison with 1 right now. As Edison tries to cut this lead. Central with a 9-point lead as we head into the final minute 15 of the first half.
See right there, unforced turnover. There's nowhere to go.
Exactly. Sharepko takes it down and gets it to go.
And that turns into that's like a 4-point turnover.
Yep.
Because it's unforced. You drove into 3 girls, lost the ball.
See if Edison can get something going here. That's another 21, Kenline. She's another one that is going to be working her way in a bunch. Carpenter looking for a little bit of help there. Ends up being able to help herself. Drives it in.
Another
turnover
yep.
in the paint. 35 seconds left here in the half. Going to see.
Open shot.
Oh, wide open
right
shot
on.
there
Boom.
from Delaney and knocks it down. Looks like that hoop's getting a little bit bigger for Central.
Edison right now, they've been their own worst enemy. Like I say, if they just be a little more patient on offense, don't drive into 2 girls. Just hold the ball back. They have enough people they can shoot.
19 seconds left here in the second quarter. Edison looking to see if they can do anything. Boca with the drive and another steal. Oh. Kenline with the ball. See if they can get some points here. Henderson with the shot. She gets it to go. 5 seconds left. See if Central can get one last shot off here.
No foul. See.
Didn't need that with 2 seconds left on the clock.
No.
And that'll take us to halftime here in our Bordas High School hoops game with Steubenville Catholic Central with 31-19 lead for Edison. It is halftime here in Richmond, Ohio, as Steubenville Catholic Central has a 31-19 lead over the home Edison Lady Wildcats. Let's take a look back at some of what we saw here in the first half. A lot of running and gunning.
Yeah,
Rich.
you know, Central shooting very good from the outside. They're knocking 4 or 5 threes, I believe. Edison's getting the shots, especially underneath, but they're not falling for him.
Also, Central's been getting a lot of turnovers, especially in the paint, which is where you're kind of seeing some of that height advantage come to fruition in this game.
Right, and then Central on the offensive side, they're taking their time, getting the ball down the roadie underneath, making great passes, and they're getting good shots from the outside. Edison, on the other hand, they're taking the ball, trying to drive down the middle into 3 girls and losing the ball. I don't know how many turnovers they have, but they have too many, I'm sure, for Coach Smith. And those turnovers are turning into 2 points on the other side.
Absolutely. We did see some slow starts offensively. It looked like a lot of shots were just off the mark, but you are, especially with Central, starting to see some of these girls heat up a little bit.
The Central really shooting good from the outside, and they got Rhodey underneath, but these turnovers is killing them underneath for Edison.
All right, we're going to toss it to break, and we will be back with some second half action in just a little bit. Welcome back inside our Bordas and Bordas High School Hoops matchup here between Steubenville Catholic Central and Edison. The first of a doubleheader as the girls will be on the court here for the second half, followed by the guys hitting the court right around 6 o'clock. I'm joined by Rich Donnelly, and let's take a look at Steubenville's upcoming schedule here for the Crusaders, Rich.
Yeah, they got Harrison Central here on the 7th, and then they play Oakland at home. They have Edison at home, then they go down to Shady Side, and then they go down to the Crimson Center and play at the Big Red right after Christmas on the 27th.
As we say, certainly not an easy December for these ladies.
No.
They are currently 1-1, have played Buckeye Local twice this year, split that one, lost last night in double OT to Buckeye Local. So looking for win number 2 this season. And we'll be back in just a few minutes and take a look at what Edison's looking at throughout the rest of December. In halftime here as Steubenville Catholic Central Girls lead the Edison Lady Wildcats 31-19. Now, no easy task for the rest of December for either of these teams. Let's take a little look at who Edison's going to be seeing over the next month, Rich.
Yeah, they got Buckeye Local here on the 9th, and then they play Wirt Madonna over here, and then they have Central over at Central, and then at Harrison, and at the Toronto Red Knights to conclude the month of December.
So as we said, no easy task here for either team as they head through the month of December. I think they might be asking Santa for maybe a little bit of an easier road for next December. But right now, as we mentioned, Steubenville Central with the 31-19 lead here at halftime. The Crusaders led in scoring by Delaney. She has 12 points, followed by Sharepko. Meanwhile, the Lady Wildcats led by Henderson. She has 9 points, followed by Carpenter with 6. We've been seeing a lot of running back and forth so far tonight, Rich.
Yeah, up and down. The girls are really playing hard. Central putting the ball in the hoop at a terrific rate. I think they had, like I say, 4 or 5 threes. Edison maybe has 1 by Henderson, and that's about it. The key for the second half, the Wildcats, they're going to put the ball in the hoop. And they're losing the ball before they get the shot off a lot of times. So take care of the ball, make some shots, try to get back in this thing. On the other side, Central, just keep doing what you're doing.
All right, we will be back in just 2 minutes for the second half of action here between Steubenville Central and Edison.
The Bordas and Bordas High School Hoops on Fox 9 is sponsored by Bordas and Bordas, American Consolidated Natural Resources, WVU Medicine, and McAdoo Towing and Crane Service.
And we have second half action getting ready to tip off here in Richmond, Ohio, as we come back to our Bordas and Bordas High School Hoops season opener. Rich, we have a really good lineup of games coming for folks this year.
This is going to be good. You know, COV's done a great job putting these games on. And I know a lot of people during the winter, they can't get out. They can watch the games on TV, see their grandkids or whatever play. And it's just wonderful. I know back in the day, they didn't have high school ball on. Now they have on, I think we have on 5 or 6, 10 games a year, so it's great.
Yeah, and you can see right here some of the games we'll be bringing you throughout the rest of December. And I'm telling you, this crew we work with here that makes this all get on air, the best of the best.
They do a great job. Unbelievable.
So we are getting ready here for second half action. Again, Steubenville Central with 31-19 lead on Edison. Steubenville starts with the ball, trying to see if they can start things off fast. They worked inside to Rhodey, and there's that touch.
He's doing good inside, yeah. Let's see if Edison can put the ball in the hoop here. They've, like I say, just try to get the shot off.
They want to keep these offensive possessions a little quicker, too, because they want to be shooting it more. So I think if they can get that pace picked up, nice shot there
good start
from Henderson. It looks like she was just inside the line, so that was a very long two ball.
You know, sometimes when you get behind by 12, you want to try to score 12 points in one time down the floor. You can't do that. Just take your time. And that's, I think Edison has to do on offense, is take a little more time. Don't be in a hurry and get good shots. They got plenty of time to get back in this thing.
That was a nice move by Boca. She came out of nowhere to knock that ball out of bounds. All right, Central working the ball in, getting it to Cherepko. The senior on the court, she passes it out to Delaney. She misses that shot. Edison coming up with the rebound and bringing it back down the court. Let's see if they try to pick up the pace a little bit. Looks like they're kind of chill the way they are right now. Oh, that pass just a bit outside. Another one of those unforced errors you were talking about there in the first half.
Yeah, Coach Smith, that ball is coming to Coach Smith. I think he wanted to kick it to the top of this building. There was no one guarding either girl.
See if Central can take advantage of this one. A few quick passes inside. Going to Rhodey. She loses the ball, but they are able to retain possession.
Open shot.
Kick it back out to Cherepko up top. She's just a little bit off that one. Boca comes down with the rebound, brings it back down the court for Edison. Looking for Carpenter. Carpenter with 6 points there in the first half.
There's another one. Bounce it off her foot. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see on Coach Smith's face.
It's like they can't make three passes without losing the ball. And he knows if they can just keep the ball in play, they got a chance.
Yep.
I mean, they're 3-0. They've been playing really good, and then they're probably shooting. That's what you want from Edison.
Yeah, there's another unforced error. This one coming in the hands of Central. Turnovers, probably the key point of this game so far. Today.
You know, Central with Rhodey down in that paint, it's going to be hard for them to get a layup. They got to make some shots and make good passes.
That ball goes off the Central defender, so that will stay with Edison. Central with a 12-point lead. We have 6:26 remaining here in the third quarter. I'm reading period. Oh, my goodness.
Whoa.
Central almost with the steal, but they got each other on that one. Boca bringing it back down the court. Edison seeing if they could set something up here, try to get something. And a nice steal there from Delaney.
Nice pass to Rhodey, run the floor.
Oh, just a little bit off the mark, but Delaney in there with the rebound.
Nice.
And turned around and hit the shot.
Nice shot.
Rocky Bragg told me not only has she been just absolutely crushing it offensively, she's been a really good rebounder for them this year,
I'm so impressed by these young girls. They're all sophomores, juniors, and freshmen. One senior on the whole floor. Bright future.
Absolutely. Pelly with the ball, trying to make sure that doesn't get stolen, but
another
that one goes out of bounds. That'll go back to Central.
Wow.
Central with the 14-point lead. It's 35-21. Right now, Delaney.
They're going to have to put some pressure on the Crusaders, try to get a turnover here and there. Try to get some easy buckets. Central moves the ball very good, though. There's Rhodey underneath.
Oh. That was a nice block there. Bolster was wide open, it looked like. Cherepko, top of the key. Oh, just a little off the mark, and Edison will get the ball back on that rebound. Boca bringing it up the court. Nice little dribble there. Gets it to Henderson. Henderson's going to drive. I give her credit. You're driving into a sea of very tall girls right there.
Yeah, it made her alter her shot.
Delaney getting a little bit of pressure here from the defense. Trying to work it inside to Rhodey. Rhodey's had a lot of success and a beautiful touch there.
She's taking the game over in the paint. You know, she doesn't have to block every shot on defense, but the other girls know that she's there, and it varies their shot or maybe deters them from going in the paint.
Yep, and that was her 9th and 10th point of the afternoon.
There's another.
Still trying to drive there, hoping to get the call on the foul, but nothing comes of that. And Central driving back down the court. Rhodey driving, that one goes off an Edison defender, so Central will retain possession on this one. Rhodey comes from a very athletic family, and you can certainly see it in this game.
Good block.
Nice block there from Pelly.
Good block.
And Edison comes up with the ball. Okay, bringing it down the court. Let's see if they can get something going there. She kicks it out to Pelly. Pelly misses that shot. Oh, a bunch of girls kind of converged on that one, and it ended up in the hands of Sharepko, who takes it down the court, but just misses on that layup.
Got to use her left hand there.
Henderson trying to get it out of trouble here. She's able to get it out a little bit and back across midcourt. .31 is Alt. She's another one of those girls we will see kind of working in throughout the evening. Nice drive there by Stahl.
Yeah.
She is able to get the foul. She's a little slow getting up.
Yeah, she got block. She got hit
Got
pretty
hit
good.
hard there, yeah. That's one of those ones I don't know. When you're a teenager, do you wake up feeling it in the morning?
I don't think so.
I'm in my 30s, and I feel like I will feel that tomorrow. And I didn't even
These
get
kids
hit.
are on the floor half the game, and they're fine. They bounce right up.
They go home,
They
run
don't
around
care.
for a while.
They
It's
don't
fine.
care. Yeah.
Stahl gets the first one to go.
I would say here they got to press. If they make this foul, they got to try to get this thing down to about 10 points by the fourth quarter.
Yes.
They gotta,
3:44 remaining here in the
you got
third.
to make the foul. They missed it, so they can't press. That kills it. Good pass. Good look.
Delaney down to Sharepko.
Good look. Nice ball
Able
fake.
to retain.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that was really nicely done.
That's a senior move. That's
Yes,
pretty
that
good.
is. That is her 11th point of the day.
She had a good pump fake. Two girls went flying by. She got
That's
the layup.
something those young girls see.
Yeah, they'll learn.
And they want to learn that.
They'll learn how to do it.
Henderson trying to get something going here for the Lady Wildcats. She drives right down the middle and is just a little off the mark on that shot. Ball goes up to Rhodey. See what she can do. Easy lay-in.
She can fly. She's like a gazelle.
That takes the lead to 41-22. Rhodey now with 12 points on the afternoon. Delaney with 14 and Sharepko with 11.
Yeah, they got three girls in double figures, and that's the reason. Over on the other side, you got Henderson, I believe, with double figures, and that's it.
Yep.
They're having a hard time, Edison, scoring, whereas Central's getting scoring from 3 to 4 girls.
Got Alt at the line. Just a little off on that one. We're looking at our American Consolidated Natural Resources replay, and Mary Rhodey, as we said, she has just been really impressive this entire game.
Terrific.
And Alt misses the second, but gets her own rebound, takes it back up, and she's going to head straight back to the line.
Yeah.
I like that move. That's scrappy. I always appreciate when somebody comes off the foul line and gets their own rebound instead of just standing there watching.
There. She did a good job. They got to make these shots so they can get into that press.
Her mom, one of the assistant coaches here for Edison and Alt. Bit of a family affair happening there.
See if they can make this shot and then get back into press. Nope, they missed it. It kills them because you can't press after that. See?
Delaney bringing it down the court. Gets it out to Sharepko.
Nice pass underneath.
That's Bolster. That's one of the three-headed monster right there, and she is able to get the foul.
She's tall. What does she have?
5'10".
Yeah, 5'10". She'll put on some weight to get stronger.
And when you're a teenager, learning how to deal with your long limbs can be tough.
That's
and
right,
these girls really seem to, Rhodey specifically, very much aware of what she's doing.
Next year underneath, they're going to be awesome.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Now, Rocky Bragg has told me that Mary Rhodey has, some of the best court awareness he's seen. I mean, he's been coaching for 25 years, so the best court awareness he has seen in his career. Rebound by Central. Sharepko sends it up, misses that shot, but they came back up with the rebound. There's Delaney for three.
Good rebound.
Now, 44-23. We have about 2.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Oh, nice steal there.
Nice move.
Brody.
Nice move.
Well done.
On that last possession, I give Bolster the credit for that bucket. She got the rebound and kicked it back out for the open shot.
See if Edison can get something going here.
Yeah.
Another steal. See what Central can do with the ball. Gets it back out to Sharepko, to Delaney. Inside to Rhodey. Oh, a little bit off there.
Yeah, she didn't use the board.
Oh, Sharepko not backing down on that rebound.
Nice shot. Ooh.
Oh, that was nice. Seen a lot of in and out shots today here, Rich. And we've got a timeout with 1:39 remaining in the third quarter. It's Steubenville Central 44, Edison 23. Welcome back inside the Edison Unified Sports Complex Fieldhouse for our Bordas and Bordas High School Hoops kickoff game here between Steubenville Catholic Central and Edison. Crusaders with the 44-23 lead with a minute and a half remaining in the third quarter. Edison looking to dig into it a little bit though here.
Central playing a good man-to-man. They aren't fouling. They're just let Edison go, let him throw the ball away.
Boca trying to throw one up there, but there's a big height advantage on her right now.
Nice.
Carpenter, that's a three ball. That'll cut the lead a little bit. Now see, as you mentioned, there's the
there it
press.
is. That's what they got to do to get back in it.
Boca setting things up.
Nice
Stoll
drive.
with the drive.
Use the board.
Just missed it.
Oh, twice.
Rebound there by Pelly.
Yeah.
And we got a foul on the floor.
Yeah, two chances to score right there, and didn't use the backboard.
Well, that's what you've been preaching all half too. You get that basket, you can kind of get that press moving a lot faster.
Yeah, you get the bucket, you get into your press, you miss it, and boy, their team gets the ball, and then like I say, it's a 4-point turnover almost.
That was the second foul on Edison, as Central looks to do something here with 47 seconds remaining here in the third. Nice ball movement, but looks like we got a jump ball. Possession is going to go to Edison. Right now, 44-26, 39 seconds remaining here in the third. As we mentioned, our first Bordas and Bordas High School Hoops broadcast of the season. 16 more games happening this year. One right after this is the boys matchup at 6 o'clock. She didn't even know she was going to steal. She couldn't see it, but she got it.
She didn't know she had a turnover.
Sharepko brings it down. They start to slow things down a little bit. 21 seconds remaining. I don't know about you, Rich. If it's me, I think I try to get that final shot here.
Yeah, they got the lead. There's no hurry. There's no shot clock.
But Edison's going to start putting a little bit of pressure on to see if they can get that shot. Get it into rope.
Bolster, I like
Bolster,
her. She's going to be good. She's going to be good. Being a sophomore, she's long.
Oh, yeah.
And she's going to put some weight on and get stronger, and they're going to be a force underneath her and her buddy.
Sends it out to Delaney. That shot.
Got to shoot it.
Got about 3 seconds left. Sharepko a little off the mark. Edison gets the rebound. And that will do it for the third here in Richmond, Ohio. Steubenville Catholic Central with a 44-26 lead on Edison. We will be back with the fourth quarter in just a minute.
The Bordas and Bordas High School Hoops on Fox 9 is sponsored by Bordas and Bordas, American Consolidated Natural Resources, WVU Medicine, and McAdoo Towing and Crane Service.
We are headed into the final frame here in our Bordas and Bordas High School Hoops matchup between Edison and Steubenville Catholic Central. Crusaders leading 44-26 through 3. Rich, just a lot of pressure on both sides, but it seems like Steubenville's been able to knock down a few
Yeah,
more shots. As you can see,
they're banking those
right
threes
there
in all
by
day.
Delaney.
Yeah.
Delaney is leading all scorers here with 20 points
yeah.
on the afternoon.
Like I say, they have 3 girls in double figures. Edison only has 1. And missing a lot of bunnies underneath. Yeah.
Stahl just a little off the mark on that shot. Steubenville Central now with the 21-point lead. If you hear me pause, it is because I was a journalism major and avoided math as much as possible in college, so that quick math in my head is not as quick as I would like it to be.
Yeah, Central, they got that 3-headed monster. Here's one of them underneath. They got, boy, I think 3 girls about 5'10", 5'11".
Yes.
That's huge for high school.
Absolutely, especially when your opponent, as Coach
all,
Mark Smith said, tallest girl's 5'7".
All guards, yeah.
Yeah, they had somebody move from guard to forward this year just because they needed somebody to fill that spot.
Yeah. No, very impressive. Central. You know, they played Buckeye 2 games. They won one by 30 and then lost the other one in overtime. Coach Brad can't figure that out.
Yeah.
Same team, same girls.
I know.
Different day.
And yet they somehow don't look tired today.
No, they look fine.
Shot's a little bit off the mark, goes back to Central.
Yeah,
Looks like we do have a foul.
Yeah, reach in.
For a game that has not seen many foul calls,
Right,
quite
yeah,
honestly,
yeah,
two right off the bat.
We haven't been in a 1-and-1, I believe, the whole game.
No. Delaney bringing it down the court.
Central just needs to take their time. They don't need to hurry.
Just a little bit off there. Rigaud with the rebound, misses that shot. Rhodey coming back in. It's just kind of passing it back and forth there.
She don't even have to jump.
Central bringing it back down. Boca with the ball.
Ooh.
Nice little crossover move there. With the jumper,
Ooh.
little off the mark on that one, though. You would kind of expect Central to start slowing it down a little bit.
You would think, but they're
point.
going straight to the hoop. Rhodey, nice. He says, why stop now?
Exactly. Rhodey now, 14
14
points.
for her and
Delaney with 20.
Yeah.
Carpenter drives to the hoop, is able to get the foul. So she will head to the charity stripe for 2.
Yeah, on the defensive side, Central doesn't have to foul. Rocky was just telling the girls, you don't have to foul, let him shoot. Just run this clock down. You got a nice lead. Don't foul, stop the game, put him at the foul line.
Really, nobody in much foul trouble.
No,
Rhodey with the most with 3 fouls.
Yeah, like you say, we don't have a 1-and-1, and we're in the 4th quarter. Yeah.
Exactly.
And Edison not making their fouls makes it not able to press. When they miss that foul, they have to drop back. They missed it again, so you can't.
So that second shot's been a real struggle for them. Yep. Repko got down there fast, kind of snuck in.
Whoa.
Looking for the foul on that one, but didn't get the call. And Edison's bringing it back down. Henderson with the ball. Looking to get something going here offensively.
Got to make one of these.
Boca with a deep 3. Central coming up with a rebound on that one. See if Central starts to slow things down a little bit. Delaney wanted that one. She moves inside the line, a little bit off the mark on that one as Henderson comes down with the rebound for Edison. 5:45 left to go in the game here. Crusaders leading 49-27. Pelly off the mark with that shot. Central with the rebound on this one, bringing it back down. We'll see if they kind of start to slow things down or see if Coach Rocky Bragg kind of keeps this pace up a little bit.
Well, all 5 girls can dribble and shoot. I'm impressed by that. Even the big girls can dribble, like Renault, and they all can do it. They all can dribble. They all can shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a walk.
I was gonna say, that's a travel.
Yep.
And it is going to come back down to Central. Just taking a look at some of the scoring here today. As we mentioned, Delaney with 20 points, Rhodey with 14, Cherepko with 11. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll tell you a little bit about the Edison scoring coming up right after this. Bordas and Bordas High School hoops as we have a run and gun kind of game happening here to kick off the slate. We will have 17 games for you throughout the next 2 months on Fox 9, WTOV9.com, and we're really kicking one off. I've been really impressed with both Edison and Steubenville Catholic Central, Rich.
I'm impressed, really impressed by Catholic Central. They've played 8 girls and are playing at a breakneck speed up and down the floor. Roadies played great. The guards have played great. I mean, they all, like I say, all can dribble, all can shoot. And I think this is their second or third game in 3 days. So Coach Bragg got them in shape.
We never know what to expect when you see a team that only has 1 or 2 seniors on it. When
Right.
you've got a lot of young kids, you're never sure how mature they're going to look on the court.
Well,
These girls have looked really good so far.
Rocky and I talked. He says, "We got these freshmen and sophomores. You like them to become juniors by Christmas.
Yeah.
Play about 5 games with the
yeah.
lights on in front of people and on TV, and you grow up quick."
Drive there by
Nice
Carpenter.
shot.
She gets it up and gets it to go. It was a really nice shot. That's 12 for her on the afternoon. Ooh, there, see, you're starting to see some of that pressure that they can put on. Edison bringing it back down. Boca. She's got 2 points on the afternoon, trying to add to it there. That ball goes off the rim and it back to Central.
See, the thing with Central, Rhodey can bring the ball down the floor if they get stuck. She's like a point guard. She's
Absolutely.
like a big point guard,
Well, I think they have her listed as a guard, guard forward. So
handles,
really can kind
she
of do
handles
it
the
all.
ball. She handles the ball. She gets it to a real guard, and then she goes down underneath. So, she has 14 points, but I'll bet you she's responsible right there. She's responsible for about 20, 25 with a rebound and passing.
Looks like that ball went off. Central coming back down to Edison. We've got a 49-29 score, 4:05 remaining in this game. Edison looking to chip away a little bit here, and as you mentioned, if they could start hitting some baskets, they can start putting on that pressure and maybe sink a few fast.
Wow.
Nice move there from Carpenter. She's been going inside strong. I give her a lot of credit.
Yeah, she's aggressive. She takes it to the hoop. She gets, they're going to give her 2 here.
That'll be the second on Balobin, who is another one of the 3-headed monster that Rocky Bragg talked about this season. All 5'10" or 5'11", 4 of them.
Here comes another one. They just go in and out. Yeah, early in the season, right around Christmas, you're going to know what kind of team you have. These first 3 or 4 games are, like I say, it's all new to, especially these underclassmen.
Carpenter unable to sink that second one. Central gets the rebound, and we'll see if they can, whether they want to slow down the pace. There is some pressure, though, so they might not be able to just yet.
They move the ball really well.
They do. These girls always seem to know where everybody is going to be at all times.
That's
and
what
that's
they're
so
doing.
important.
Yeah, that's what they're doing now. Just working the clock. Try to get a layup out of this.
Want to get it out of the corner, though, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh. Edison is able to force the turnover there. Taking the ball up to Carpenter. Carpenter
nice.
has the open shot but misses it.
Got to use your right hand there.
Central kind of slowing some things down. Rocky Bragg calls a timeout on this one. We have 3:09 remaining in this game. The Crusaders with the 49-29 lead. And Rich, this is my first time at the Unified Sports Complex Fieldhouse, and this is gorgeous.
This is beautiful. It's one of the only places you could eat, have dinner, and watch the game through the glass. It's beautiful down here.
This rivals some of the colleges facilities I've seen.
Well, there's not a bad seat in the house. It's very well lit, and whoever put this thing together did a heck of a job. I know I got to give credit to Bill Beatty, the superintendent. I've known Bill forever, and also I'd like to mention Yonk De La Reta. Yonk was a former principal here.
Yep.
He passed away years ago. He would have loved to see this place.
Oh yeah. A lot of new athletics facilities here at Edison High School. They just cut the ribbon on the field house in 2022. Seats about 1,500. You got a conference room overlooking it. As you said, you could sit and eat. Just a
I don't
great
know
complex.
if they've had tournament games here, but I'm sure you could, if they want to.
Absolutely. Great
There's
little spot.
Plenty of parking. Yep.
All right, Central brings the ball in. Repko with the ball.
You got some young kids in the game now.
Oh, yeah. Boca brings it back, gets it out to Henderson. That ball goes off Henderson, and that'll go back to Steubenville Central. 2:55 remaining in the game. Crusaders still with a 20-point lead in this one. Oh, there's some pressure, though.
Yeah.
They are good when they can get that pressure.
Yeah.
We do have a jump ball here. Possession going to go back to Edison. So Edison is being led in this game by Carpenter. She's got 12. Henderson has 11. Henderson has led them in scoring their first 3 games. So
yeah, they're going to have to get a little more scoring out of their other 3 people as the season goes on. Whoa.
Yeah, and as we said, some days the hoop just looks bigger than others,
It's unbelievable. I mean, this is a game where I think you'll talk to Coach Smith. Probably almost as many turnovers as they have points.
Yep.
And you don't want that.
Yep.
You want to try to keep it to a 3 to 4 to 1 ratio.
Exactly. That ball goes off Shrepko. That'll go back to Edison. I mean, something like this, too, when you're looking at game 4 of the season, maybe this is the game you kind of wanted to have those turnovers happen and learn from them early, especially with a big schedule coming up the rest of the month of December.
They got 4 or 5 games. Before Christmas, they can figure it out. And they have a young team, too, with only 1 senior.
Absolutely. Another turnover there. Central bringing it back down the court. It's Rhodey. She kind of pulls back on that one, so I think they might be
they're trying to just
stepping
milk
back
the clock
a little bit here. 2:26 remaining in the game. Rocky Bragg takes the timeout there. He didn't like that look at all.
He's going to run that offense that kills the clock. And he's trying to tell them what to do. Sometimes the girls don't know what to do. They're ahead by 20. Should we shoot? Should we dribble? Should we pass? He's going to tell them, we're going to run this offense, and we're going to try to kill some time. And you watch when they come back out, they'll get back in their stall game.
Absolutely. And this is Bragg's second season back at Catholic Central. He is an alum. He just started with the team last year, and one thing he said is that he's got a very specific way he would like to run his offense, the way he would like to run his defense. But he wanted to make the transition from what these girls were used to seeing to what he wants them to see a little bit easier. So last year, it wasn't full pedal to the metal in what he was looking to do on the court. And he said this year, everybody has really bought in, and they've been doing a lot more of that run and gun. He said if he didn't have to set up a traditional offense, if he could just be in transition the whole game,
that's what he said.
That's
they
his
do
ideal
fine.
game.
And you know what? Sometimes in high school, especially in high school, if you try to have a structured offense, it doesn't work. They can't. The kids can't do it. They're not pro players. They can't run 2 minutes off the clock or whatever. They can't make an ordinary pass. They're high school kids. They're not NBA players. And sometimes you're better off just letting them play like they're playing out in the yard.
Exactly.
Just tell them the fundamentals, the things that, tell them how to manage a clock. Tell them, when you're ahead by 20, we're not shooting hook shots from half court. Things like that, because they don't know sometimes.
Exactly.
That's all.
Exactly. He said they did a lot of 2-3 defense last year.
Yeah.
And that is one, my fiance is a huge Syracuse guy, so I know a lot about the 2-3 defense.
Yeah.
Jim Boeheim has had a lot of time on our TV in our house in the first few years of our relationship.
The zone master.
Yes. Yeah. Can be one of the most frustrating defenses I've ever watched in my life.
And you think it's easy or it's lazy? No, it's not.
Oh. It's also once an offense figures it out, it's like, okay, come on, let's look at something else here.
If you play the zone right, a moving zone, it's tough.
Boca with the drive. It's again these girls. You got a lot of tall forwards that they're trying to get through, and that can be tough when you are a solid 4 or 5 inches shorter than them.
There, they get the layup now, maybe. Oh, they got
Side to Rhodey, just a little bit off. I give these Edison defenders some credit. Like I said, 4 or 5 inches shorter, but they aren't backing down. They're making some of these shots pretty tough for these taller girls.
There's Rhodey again.
All right, they call that a jump ball.
Yeah, these Edison girls are young, and like I say, you got 2 or 3 weeks to go before Christmas. They're going to see a different team in January. They've already got off to a good start, so, they're playing with house money right here.
Yep, and I mean, Edison's, came off a 13-10 season.
Yeah.
Central was 11-14 last year, and both coaches told me it's an upward trajectory
Sure.
from what they saw from last year.
Both these teams are going to get, I mean, next year you're going to see the same people on the floor.
Yep. Central able to get it back down on their side of the court. You can see there's some pressure. We got a minute and a half left. I think Central's trying to slow it down. Edison's keeping them on their toes, though. I give them credit here.
Nice pass underneath.
Oh,
nice.
Yes. And that was Bolster.
Good.
Left open there.
Good
One of
job.
the three-headed monsters. Bolster, I believe.
He's
5'10"?
a sophomore.
5'10",
She's 5'10",
yep.
yeah. Another steal. Boy.
All right, we got a minute and 7 seconds left. Central turnover there. Timeout by Edison.
Yeah, he wants to get some girls
possession
in
of
the
the
game.
ball back
Yeah.
there. We got a minute and a second left as the Crusaders lead 51-29.
Yeah. Coach Smith just wants to get some young girls in the game. Timeout there. That was good. I like to see that. You know,
Yes.
the game's out of hand. Girls practice every day. Let them play.
Yes, and
Let
as
them play.
you're taking a look at the American Consolidated Natural Resources replay, as you've seen, you know, Edison has been able to knock down some nice shots when they've had the opportunity.
But just not enough, right?
Exactly. Sometimes, you know, I do think we have really seen the height differential in this one.
And they've lost the turnover battle, which is a killer.
Yeah, when you kind of get the paint taken away because of height, it gets tough. 50 seconds remaining in this one. 51-29 Crusaders. Edison with the ball, looking to add a few too. Oh, just keeps bouncing. Bring the ball back out to the top of the key. That is Bella Cronin. She's a freshman.
Oh,
Nice shot there, nice attempt. Girls fighting for that ball. Possession is going to give it to Central. We have 26 seconds remaining in this one, and we got a lot of the young folks.
Yeah.
Not that we didn't this entire game, but getting in some of these second stringers to get
inexperienced
a little
kids,
bit of action. Yes.
Yeah, no use to press here. This is good. Just let the clock run out.
22 seconds remaining in this game. Central with the ball. I think this has been a tale of height and a tale of turnovers. Rich.
Yeah.
Central continuing to just kind of move the ball around with under 10 seconds to
Bolster,
go.
yeah.
Bolster gets herself two more here
Good for her.
as we see the final seconds of this one run out.
Hey.
Oh, nice shot. Steubenville Catholic Central with a 53-29 win over the Edison Lady Wildcats. We will take a quick break and bring you back for a little bit of the highlights from this one. Welcome back to our Bordas and Bordas High School Hoops. Our first game of the season now officially done as Steubenville Catholic Central grabs a 53-29 win over the Edison Lady Wildcats. We are joined by Central coach Rocky Bragg. Rocky, just kind of walk us through this game. It looked like height and turnovers were big advantages for you guys.
Well, we knew coming in that we did have a height advantage, and we wanted to make sure that we took advantage of that. The thing that we were concerned about was which one of our bigs were going to step up and play a good game tonight. You know, I'm lucky enough to have a rotating three center position, and they're all going to get an opportunity, and we're going to see who has the hot hand. And today it turned out to be a little bit of everybody, along with Mary Rohde, who did a good job on the boards as one of our forward guards.
Brock, I was impressed with your defense. You played the whole game. You guys never got into one-to-one on the other team. You didn't reach, you didn't grab, you moved your feet, and you had 7 or 8 girls play the whole game on this breakneck pace up and down the floor. So I was really impressed. Rohde was unbelievable. She played the whole game. What a great player.
She is a great player, and we have been conditioning. You know, we've been taking the old school style of just conditioning through scrimmage, and we've been playing a lot of scrimmaging at practice, and they've been getting better. They've been getting good wind, and we have to. We're still a very, very young team, so we're not very deep, and we need to be responsible as a starting five, to be conditioned, to be ready to go. Situations like this the whole game.
Rocky, what, as a coach, do you take away from a win like this?
Well, what I take away is I got to have more confidence in my man-to-man defense, because I typically don't. I've known to be a 1-2-2 trap or 1-2-2 spread defense, and our defense usually dictates our transition. But we got to be a little more versatile. We got to buy into the fact that we can't do the same thing all the time. And today was the first time since I've been here at Central that we went man-to-man the whole game, and it paid off. They performed well today. I was very pleased with how we were sagging into the lane. We were helping backside and holding our ground in the middle lane on their drives.
And your defense caused almost more turnovers than they had points, and that's a winning formula.
Yeah, for sure.
Great defensive effort.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. They worked hard today. They deserved it. Now we got to work all week and get ready for Harrison this Saturday.
Coach Rocky Bragg, thank you so much. I think I lost my microphone there. Thank you so much. Congratulations on the win. Again, a big win by Central here, and we appreciate you joining us.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having us. Really appreciate what you guys are doing for us. Thank you.
Thank you. And we will be back in just a few minutes with a look at the highlights from this one. Welcome back inside the Edison Unified Sports Complex here in Richmond, Ohio. We have just wrapped up our first Bordas and Bordas High School Hoops broadcast of the year as Steubenville Catholic Central defeats Edison 53-29. This was the girls as we're getting ready for a doubleheader. The guys will be tipping off at 6 o'clock. But before we get to that game, Rich, let's kind of talk through what we saw in the girls' game.
Yeah, we thought it was going to be a fast-paced game. It was. Unfortunately for Edison, the turnovers killed them. Like I say, probably more turnovers and points. Central, great job on defense. They're bigger underneath, and it showed toward the end of the game. Central with balanced scoring. I believe they had 3 girls in double figures, and that was the story of the game.
Well, Mary Rohde, junior Mary Rohde, 5'11", had a huge game, was kind of just able to use her height to her advantage throughout most of the afternoon.
Absolutely. She, whatever points she had, she was responsible for about 10 more.
Yep, yes, and then, as you mentioned, 3 players in double digits for the Crusaders. That included sophomore Mara Delaney and senior Natalie Cherepko, who you could kind of see. Rohde had a hand in a lot of stuff, but Cherepko was kind of quarterbacking the team throughout the game.
She's the quarterback of the team, and all these young girls are going to learn from her.
And then Edison, kind of one of the big issues they had is that while they were missing baskets, they weren't able to get that full court press on the way they usually like to play.
And they're going to be a better team. They're 3-0 coming in. Like I say, by Christmas, all these young girls, these freshmen and sophomores, they're going to turn into juniors and seniors during the course of the year. So they're going to be a lot better.
All right, so that will wrap it up from the girls' side of things. Again, the Crusaders with the 53-29 win over the Lady Wildcats are going to take a quick break. When we get back, Rob Metzger will take you into the next game as the guys get ready to face off.